Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Simple Life 2 on the Simpleton server. Oh, it's nighttime. I've been playing a little bit this morning, not a whole lot. Just running around trying to figure out what I was going to do today. So I didn't even notice that it was coming on nighttime. Let's see. Since yesterday's stream, I did do some mining like I had promised. I got what I think is a decent amount of iron and gold that should take care of us for today's stream at least. We really need to work on getting some automated resources soonish. Soonish would be good. What else did I do? I slaughtered a few more cows and oh, I have something uber exciting. I have my first normal sheep. You see it right there without the horns. That is my first domesticated sheep, which means I've done 4 generations of breeding to get it. So now I need to get one more, and then I can get rid of the wild ones, and I will have a normal domesticated sheep. I do not have it yet with the cows, but yeah, we're slowly working on that. I need to make another pen and get some pigs and chickens in here, but I have not done so. But that is on the plans to get these domesticated as well. If you aren't sure, if you hover over them, they still say wild sheep, and then the one that isn't wild just says sheep. So that's also how you know if you aren't paying attention to the what they look like. And then with the mine colony, as you can see, there's a couple of new things here. I built a couple of guard towers. I have 2. A couple of the things that you need for a happy colony is 1 guard for every 2 to 3 citizens. And since we had 5 citizens, I needed 2 guards. Well, in order to get 2 guards, I needed to upgrade housing, because when you upgrade the housing you get another citizen. So 2 of these houses are now double houses. So these are level 2, these 2 in the middle. So those are level 2 houses. So they have 2 more citizens, and they are, I think I've assigned them. That might be something I haven't done. Let me look real quick. Hello. Sure. I haven't done it. I need to assign them houses, even though I don't think they ever go home. There we go. Now everyone's got has a place to sleep, even though, like I said, I think they just stand here forever. I have them set as ranger with guarding, so they will only shoot at things that come within their range, which won't happen because I have these sacred lights. Which I noticed this one needs a it's a, what you call it, totem. Wonder if it got destroyed. No. Yay! I got 10 bits. Thanks, Silver Fox. Woo! Alright, I upgraded this to tier 2. I don't remember if I told you. I had to in order to get the houses to tier 2. And then... hey, 10 cents is 10 cents. I'm cool with it. Oh, I planned where the warehouse needs to go. Over here. But I do recall now, I don't think... yeah, I didn't detect it in... here, so I actually need to break it and replan it. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Now, wood. I want to see the level 5 one so I can make sure I have it the right direction, which it currently looks like it's not. Yeah, this is front. Is this where I want it? That looks about right. Okay. Yes, that's where I want it. Yep, that looks good. So eventually I'll get that built. You have to redo all that? You shiny badge. Yep, you got a bit badge. Rare loot bag. Alright. So, I've done a little bit of work here. I'll talk about that in a moment. That is one of the plans for today, is to get that ring around the roof area done. But first things I want to do is finish upgrading the airship that we were working on yesterday. Yeah, that's what I've had to do with a couple of things, is just remake the building block to have the quest book detect. Yeah, to do the quest book thing. Yep, I've had to do that, so definitely. The quest book isn't detecting things. I'm noticing that as well. So everything is not manually automatically detecting anything. So yeah, keep that in mind as you're playing Silver Fox. We were working on what now? Oh, the airship. Go back into... We were left off last time. We were working on the balloon upgrade, this first one, which required an... Did I make any of this? Let's make sure I did not, because I needed leather. So we've got the airship. Oh, hang on. Now that I think about it, wait, the airship work tables where we need to be assembling things to get the right items. And do I have them in here? No, but let's move this over where our actual materials are located, because that way we'll be able to build it a little faster instead of running back and forth. Alright, so we'll just plunk it down here for now. We'll put the balloon in the middle, and then it needed these logic chips. It needs 4 of them, and then 2 for each of those, so that is 8 plus 4 is 12 logic chips. We have 15, that's good to know. These balloon remnants are what we need 4 of. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes in the corners. And then we need the rest of the logic chips. There's tier 1. Max altitude 100. Well, we're gonna have to make the next upgrade in order to get any higher, because we're already sitting at Y96 here. So this will be like skimming the ground. Alright. Okay. Upgrade. Balloon. Add. It adds more appearance things now for the balloon. Speckled. Colorized. Inverted. Checkered. Fascinating. Okay, so yeah, we only be able to get up a couple of heights, so we need to do the balloon again. So we need to make this one again in order to do this one. Yeah. I doubt you're the worst in the world. Dancing's alright. Dancing is just your own personal expression of the music. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so we need to make more of these. So let's do so. Found a module chip. There we go. Alright, we got 14. You can't express yourself. Oh, come on. Balloon. Need one of you. I need 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Need more logic chips. This is for the tier 2. The tier 2 needs 4 as well. So, logic chips. We need more gold nuggets. I'm really hoping I have enough gold here. We'll do that. Oh, I need to put some more cobblestone in there. I don't have it connected yet, so makes sense. There we go. A remnant. One more of those. And then we need those chips, don't we? Chips. Okay, so we need to make a tier 1 again. Let's see if I can remember this. Put the tier 1 in the middle. Do the tier 2. I need 2 gold blocks. Alright. There is tier 2, and that will get us to 125. That'll be a little nicer. There is Silver Fox joining the game. Hi, Alchemist. Good question. What is the best way to build Tinker's tools? I haven't the foggiest idea. I don't like using Tinkers, and I plan on getting rid of these as soon as I've got Botania developed enough that I can do that. I can tell you what I have currently, but again, I'm not the best person to ask about Tinker's things. Alright, tier 2 upgrade. Now we can go up to 125. So if I remember correctly, what did we make? Up. That's forward, backward. I don't remember what we made the command controls. I'm gonna have to learn because I want to apply it. Craft, we made ascend is G and X. Alright, E. That's nice. Now we will want to speed this up, because this is its current speed. But this is nice. Yeah, definitely need better speeds. And then X is descend. And then we get out. Okay. Cool. Well, I can tell you what I've got. I have adamantine, which is a base metal. And if we hover over it, I've got a max 3,323 durability. It is cobalt level. And then I have some upgrades on it. I wanted one that has high durability is what I wanted. because I don't have mending on it. I don't even think I have any more. I have any more upgrades I can put on this one right now to do mending or anything. So it's got magnetic. I'm guessing I have an iron rod. Cold-blooded and insatiable is from the adamantine. I added a diamond to upgrade its mining level, and then it's got haste and luck. And I'm guessing I have some obsidian. Probably the plate. The binding is obsidian is my guess. This is my pretty much standard broadsword. It's got what does it have? It's got is it manulin? It's manulin and iron. It's got a wood handle for a little bit of self-repair, and then I've got sharpness and luck on it, which I need to add some more to. And I have 4 more modifiers, so I just haven't. I don't attack things. So yeah, these are adamantine. This is adamantine, and this is ardite and cobalt. So yeah, that's mine. They're not fancy. Yeah, they're just to get the work done until I get to Botania tools. I prefer Botania tools. Alright. So we can now go high enough in our airship. We just need to be able to speed it up, and we may work on that later, but right now I want to get going on where we left off yesterday, which was our power system. If you look down here, this is where we left off with developing Hootch for power. These are full. Both of these are full, and we still need to get sugar in here, so our step now is to put right here and get it power a crafter of some sort to then send this sugarcane into it, and then send it to here. So that is the next step, and we're going to use progressive automation because it's cheaper to make. That we don't have the infrastructure to make the Ender.io one. So if we do crafter, we have iron or diamond. The difference is just speed. I'm gonna hope that the iron one's fine enough. If not, we'll upgrade to the diamond. So we needed this iron block, and then I think that was it. Yep. Alright, so we have that. Now I've never used the crafter. We have to put the RF upgrade in here. Let's see. I wonder, because it doesn't say anything. Progressive automation crafter. I just want to know where to put the things. GUI of the crafter contains one 3x3 recipe grid, a recipe product slot with a progress arrow, and then 3x3 grid of input items, an output slot, and a fuel burn indicator, and a burn slot. Okay, so this is the recipe, this is the output, or this is the result of the recipe. Input slots, output slot, burn indicator. The burn indicator, we will be putting a one of these in, an RF engine. Well, I want to create one. Just cheap. So we'll be able to run it via RF. Hello! Nice to see you. Alright, so let's make this. There we go. Conduits. We're gonna need some power probably more than that. Get 8 more. And it's gonna go right here. Bloop. And we'll have this be input eventually. We're gonna put that in there, and then we need to hook it up to power here. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, now you should have power. Yep. And we need to take one of you, even there, and you get sugar. Great. Now if we input, now it makes sugar, and now we should be able to just auto extract, and there we go. Okay, so now this needs power, and we will be able to make Hootch. So there's that. We'll set the power to the middle here as well. Oh. Up. There we go. And so now you should have power. Yes. You are working! Fantastic. Alright, so now we need to make our tank. Our giant tinker tank back here. I don't have the resources, do I? That's what our next step is. Produce fuel. Alright, so for the tinker tank, we need to use seared bricks, which I have a couple of. We're gonna need to make a bunch more. Yay for your fishermen! I definitely want some seared glass. I want to be able to see. You know, the window has those little tick marks on it, doesn't it? Or is it the gauge? Glass or window that I want? We'll do glass. Is this? We have a bunch of it. Okay, we'll start with that. And this is just for the front. We need to do a bunch more seared brick though, so I think we're gonna do rope. I don't think I have blocks. Oh, I don't have sand. Guys, I don't have sand. We might have to go sand collecting. I don't think I have a bunch of sand here, do I? I have a stack and some. Need to get my cobbleworks actually running. This gives us a stack. 14. Alright, do I have a little bit of power. Get that going. Let's put a bit more coal in here. And eventually we'll be able to hook this up to our Hootch power, guys! Yay! Looking forward to all of the things. I feel so constricted right now. You can't do that until you do this. Alright, so make our tinker tank. What do we need for tinker controller? We need drains in order to take things in and out. That's pretty cheap. Our baker needs wheat. Our farmer is not producing it fast enough for our baker. That's essentially it. 1, 2, 3. Right. That, I think, will be a nice size of our tank. So, we need... Clear this out. Let's grab... Not do that. Let's do... our hammer. Get that out of our offhand. Okay. And that. Do I want to set it back or do I want it flush? We can do a flush. So this here will have the controller right there. No, we have to have a floor. So the floor will be regular blocks. And the controller will be right here. Okay, so we do need to knock out this. Both sides. Hey, there's some sand. I had water there at one point. That's why that's there. There's a little pond. Alright, so a bunch of grout a smelting. We need a floor. We need way more grout than this. So, the floor, oh. So this is going to be the size, or this tiny little spot? I think I might have to do this sort of thing. I'm trying to figure out its size first. That. So I want 5 on this side. Just I like oddities. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, haha. What was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking probably line it up with this. That's gonna drive me nuts. What's this? This is 3. That drive me nuts. Alright, so there's that. And I believe, if I read correctly, the sides of the Tinker Tank have to be these blocks. That will be the Tinker Tank size. Where do we import, and is there a rule? I'm pretty sure there was rules. I haven't done this since I played all the mods expert mode. Tinker Tank. I'm guessing this is in the book, but I haven't seen it in the book. Back in the Googles. All it just says is drains. So I'm gonna assume it's just drains. Then they don't matter whether that they need to be in any specific place. Alright. All I've got. I need so much more. We're gonna have to collect some sand. So let's go place these couple of blocks. Almost have the floor in, and we could put a drain down here in this spot. Hopefully the input. I don't know if it can put in the corners. We'll try, but I'm not sure. I think the corners just act as corners. I think I'd have to put them like here in the sides, which I'd planned to put them in the side somewhere. That's something we'll test. I don't know. I just Googled it and I didn't get a whole lot of results. I mean, I got a Valen spotlight, and it looks like he's got his tank from this picture. Okay, I'm looking at a picture of a tank. How to make a Tinker's Construct. Hey, there's a YouTube video. It looks like there is glass. Oh, thank you, Nisi. I didn't even know you were here. Hi, nice to see you. The materials in U-book does say stuff about the Tinker's Tank. I wasn't sure if it would. So let's go look at that. Let us look. Tinker's Tank, look at that. This Tinker's Tank is a gigantic tank holding much more liquid than a smeltery, but without heat, causing no alloys or smelting. We're putting Hootch in it, so it won't matter. Tinker Tank can be any size from 3x3 to 11x11, and with any height from a minimum of 3. Larger structures increase the size. Requires a floor and a ceiling, along with a frame around the whole structure. To build any combination of seared blocks, glass, and drains, the floor and ceiling frame must be either seared blocks or drains. The floor and ceiling must be either seared blocks or drains. Okay. I see this here, and this doesn't look like a drain to me. It looks like a controller block. Oh, okay, it can be placed. The controller is required. It can be placed on any layer except the ceiling and must not be placed on the outside edges of the frame. The ceiling additionally supports slabs and stairs even in the frame, provided they are downward facing. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was a drain, and then this is a drain here. Okay. Good to know. So we are kind of building it correctly. I just need a whole bunch of sand. It's getting on nighttime. We're gonna sleep. And then we're going to head over where I have sand marked on the map and collect a bunch. Let's get my shovel ready. I think running there will be faster than flying at this point until I add the upgrades to speed it up. So we'll just run there. We wouldn't be able to scale over this mountain. We'd have to go around. But at least we can go up to Y100 now. I think I need a larger frame next. I think I only have a level 2 frame. so I can only do level 2 up to level 2 upgrades. So I need to get a higher tier frame to go higher. So those are things I need to work on. If you've never played The Simple Life 2, the only method for creative style flight is the Supremium armor from Mystical Agriculture, and it is not a quick and easy process. So yeah. Alright. Here we are to my bit of sand that I've been collecting. Here. If I decide to do that, yeah, you're right, I will want cloches for that. Oh, I must have speed up this shovel since the last time I did this. I must have added some, because this is a heck of a lot faster than it was. Woo! Alright. I'm gonna bust through this sand real lickety-split. Alright. We have several stacks. Yeah, we'll do one more layer here, and then we'll head back. Whatever I get here. And this layer. Interesting thought. How would a maxed beacon with haste effect and a tinker tool with haste assist probably be too fast? It would probably create a whole bunch of ghost blocks. Is what I'm thinking. Alright, we're gonna do more grout. Am I out of gravel now? I am. Guys, I'm out of gravel. Gravel. There's 13 stacks in here, we're good. Wow. Then I'm out of clay next. Just need so many things. Alright, so that's going. We put a bit more in there. Concern myself with the fact that I'm out of clay now. Clay. I've got Botania methods for clay. Finding it in the ground takes a long time. Agriculture, we haven't even started, and I'm not sure how much of that we're gonna do. Well, that's a given. That's an odd way of breaking it apart, because you'll always get 4 when you manually break it. It shows up in loot bags, which is helpful. I suppose we're just gonna have to go find large amounts of water. You're right, just go to a swamp, alchemist. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Gonna have to go to areas, and there's a swamp that way, I believe. So we'll be able to do that. And if we chunk load this, it will finish for us while we are off running errands. Okay, off to... oh, I'm underneath here so it doesn't detect all of the... Why? There we go. There's a little bit of swamp, but it's not watery swamp. But we're gonna head down here and see if there's any clay on the edges here. Otherwise... Thanks, Silver! Oh, here's another. Let's go here. This looks like it'd be better luck. I use Pretzel. You can Google it, Pretzel Music. It's all music available for streamers and YouTube. It's all royalty free. So I don't have to worry about copyright strikes with it. Alright, so that way. Collect some of these pigs. I know I saw chickens. Oh, they're on the other side of the village, I believe. We've been this way before for clay, if I recall. Or maybe it was when we were flower hunting. We were looking for Britannia flowers. Anyway. Alright, so now we can just start looking for clay, and since my shovel is super fast, it's gonna pick up a whole bunch of dirt as well. Yeah, we've been here, I think. You're gonna test the beacon and the Tinker's Son Hastus, are ya, Alchemist? Sounds fun. Let me know the results. Meow. Oh, I must be on the... There we go. Alright. There's some. Alright. I don't feel so bad about collecting all this, you know. If I remember correctly, there's not a whole lot of people playing the server this season. And those that are so far away from me. In fact, I think there's just 4 of us. 4 of us Simpletons playing a season 2. I know Silver Fox is, Cowboy is. I don't remember who else. And you can find all of their links in my stream description down there with the Simpletons stuff, so you can find them. I don't think either of them puts out episodes or streams as frequently as I do, but this happens to be my main pack, whereas I don't think it's everyone else's. So, I have good news for everyone who might be interested in what happened to my Magical 3 playthrough. If you were enjoying watching me do the magic mods from 1.7.10 and that Arcane Cathedral, it is coming back to the stream schedule. I will be doing it on Mondays, starting tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, I will be doing we'll be figuring out where I left off, because I haven't looked at the map in a little bit. We're figuring out where I left off and get back into some more magic mods. So I'm not going to get the rest of that. Or maybe I should. Hi, Yu-Yo! It has been a while. Alright. Get over here. I'm about done with my clay collecting for now. I'm just afraid that I'll like go back and not have enough. Then I'll have to find more because it looks like I have tapped out everything here. That is marble. Oh, here's some. We'll use the grab this. That way I can be pretty darn sure I've cleared out all of the clay from this swamp area. Alright. Looks like that's it here for the swamp. Let's hope I have enough clay to make enough grout to make the tinker tank I want until I have a more automatable way to produce clay. Overwatch. You're an Overwatch player, huh? Alright. Marble and clay do look identical in some respects. Let's put some in here. Alright, we need to make the controller and the drain, so let's take care of where those are gonna go. Controller. And then we need drain. Need two. One for in, one for out for now. And then the rest of these can be blocks. Alright. What am I making? I am making a tinker tank for Hootch. Alright, so the controller can go here. It was shown here in the picture I saw in the book. And I can put drains anywhere but the ceiling, it said. Drains can go in the floor and ceiling frame. And the controller can go on any layer except the ceiling or the outside edges. Okay. So we need an input as well. So what I think I might do, input and controller, and then where'd my other drain go? There it is. This one, which will be for taking stuff out, be in the floor. Just dig this way so that we know it's there. And I can get out. Okay. The floor. That, I'm gonna guess, should work. The rest of this can either be glass or bricks. We're gonna put bricks along the back wall. I don't want to have to see this stuff, so makes sense. Yeah, we need a lot. Boy, we need a ton of this stuff. Goodness. Now, I also read somewhere, as long as you don't break the controller, it'll remember how much liquid you have in here, so you can make the tank bigger. This one can go by 11 by 11, so I can make it 11 long, at least. I'm not going to make it 11 tall, but 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It can go down to here and be a really large hooch tank. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I have this feeling that we're not going to be making enough grout. I would have been faster if I just done seared blocks with cobblestone in the smeltery. I bet those would have worked just fine, wouldn't they have? You guys are probably slapping your face, and, you know, face palming. Like, you could have just done that. It'd be a lot cheaper than going and getting clay, sand, and gravel. Ooh. Ooh, these are all interchangeable. That's kind of cool. The paver comes from just stone, which I should be doing instead of making grout. You guys, you're supposed to be helping me make things the easy way. This is called the simple life for a reason. What's very interesting? What's very interesting? Me wanna know. Oh. Yes, some bricks, but not like hundreds of bricks, alchemist. And that's what I'm doing currently, is making hundreds of bricks. Nah. The expensive way instead of using cobble. We're gonna do some of that. I don't have this automated right now though either, so we should set that up pretty quickly. Make a hopper and a chest. Clock. And a clock. So we'll get that in there. We'll go make a hopper. Do I have a chest already? I do not. Do I have any wood in here? I do. Hopper, need a second chest. And then the lock. Need need a lock. Alright. Bloop. And if we do this, we need redstone. Or like that. And we put the seared stone there. There it goes. Okay. We need chest here. Hopper there. Uh-huh. Oh, fluid conduits. That's true. I could have done that. You, sir. Not pulsing. Frequently enough. Yeah. Oh, interesting that it's not pulsing as frequently as I thought it would. That's okay. I mean, it was cheap. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this so I can get the rest of this cobble in there. I'm not sure if these will smelt unless I convert them, which I could do. I've got 7 buckets of lava on top of what's in here, so that's fine. And this tank is auto pushing. Just watching it tick. I could turn it on so that it makes ticking sound. Oh, it is making a ticking sound. Make a chime sound too. Maybe I want pulse. No, I want pulse. I don't want solid. I just probably don't have that sound turned up loud enough. I don't even know what it would be. Mer. Don't care. Get that in there. None of these will pour because they're just nuggets, so none of these will pour into the basin. I'm aware of. You can make a grandfather clock, Yu-Gi-Oh! If you stack 2 clocks on top of each other. It makes a standing one. It looks really cool. Most people aren't aware that this has redstone and chime options. And you can configure it yourself. Like, I can tick these off and change the redstone as well. Uh-huh. There you go, Silver Fox. Yep. The white dots are chimes, the red dots are the redstone, and I can turn them on and off depending on if I wanted a different other than the presets. Oh yeah. Repeaters and a torch. Yep, totally can do that. Woo, we're getting there. We'll be able to start piping this stuff in. I never calculated how many combustion generators I can run off of one vat, but I'm hoping I can run at least 2. Hoping. How much is left in here? 18 blocks. That should be good. You should be able to do that. Alright, let's put the book back. And yep, okay. I want to make the warehouse today. I've thought about it. I know, I'm starting with Hootch, Alchemist. Take care, Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks for stopping in. Starting with Hootch. Hootch is a fuel source. So I'm starting with that. I think I can look up Ender.io Hootch. That's what I did in my previous Simple Life, is I just started with Hootch. Yeah, I know I can level it up, but I'm just starting with the Hootch. Doesn't look like Hootch has a... It's the old wiki. Let's find the new wiki. There. And there's the official Hootch. It doesn't say as far as power in the... Oh, I probably need to look up the combustion generator to get power amounts. Combustion generator. Hootch produces 60 RF a tick. Well, it's got 60 RF and 30 RF. Oh, it's 360 RF per millibucket of Hootch. That's what it's saying. 360 per millibucket. 60 RF a tick. It takes 6 ticks to burn a millibucket. Yeah. So I think, is rocket fuel the next step, or is fire water the next step? That's fire, water. I think fire, water is rocket. Okay, so it's just different stuff. Good to know, I guess. There's 10. How many more do we have in here? 11. Okay. I can't wait till I can start decorating this place. It's just a bunch of white walls. It's driving me insane. Like a padded room. Oh, so close. We're almost there. Alright, I need fluid conduits. There we go. Delay. We're gonna go up, over. For some reason, it's not connecting. Do I have to force it? Oh, it won't connect till it's valid. You know, that makes sense. Oh boy. Thanks, Nisi. Go stir your chili. See, now we have too many blocks. Which, that's better than not enough. And this is out of power. Well, now it's valid, right? Yep. And we're gonna break in place again. There it goes. And we need to do this to be auto extract. And in it goes! This holds 600 buckets. 600 buckets. Wow, that's nice. So what we'll do is down under here, we'll pull the Hootch out and into a set of combustion engines. Probably, I want space to walk around. So it needs to go one lower at least. Yeah. So our next step is actual combustion engines. Now that this is running. Nice and slow. I don't think there's a way to speed those up either. So that's where those go. This is doing just fine keeping up with demand. That's full. One thing I'm kind of concerned is if this gets a whole bunch of poisonous potatoes, which there aren't any in here currently, it'll have nowhere to put them.